Atog is a super interesting card. Atog is a 1/2 creature that costs 1 and a red mana. Atog also has an activated ability. You can sacrifice an artifact to give Atog +2/+2 until end of turn. That's pretty fucking good. So Atog is pretty interesting for a few different reasons. It's even banned in Pauper, which is pretty fucking funny. So strap in while I gush about Atog. Atog was originally printed in Antiquities and even has a variant. Well, it's kind of a variant. There is an X right here on some of the Atogs from Antiquities. That's pretty neat. Anyway, Atog was printed at Common in Antiquities, and then also printed at Common in Revised, and then Uncommon in 5th edition, and Uncommon in Mirrodin. It's considered a common for the purposes of Pauper, but that doesn't matter as it's banned in Pauper. So why is this card banned in Pauper? It doesn't seem that strong. Well, it is. Atog was a super strong, strong and super funny win condition in Pauper Affinity. You could use Atog along with Disciple of the Vault, or you could use Wedding Invitation, which is pretty funny, or the classic funniest win condition of all time, Fling. Fling is so fucking funny. Anyway, that's the bulk of the reason that Atog was banned out of Pauper, but if you're more interested in this, Gavin Verhey pulled a Gavin Verhey and put like a million words about it on the internet. So you can read this if you care. Say what you will about Gavin, but that homie gives a fuck about Magic. So yeah, Atog is too strong for Pauper, but this dude can also throw hands in Old School. You may have noticed that being able to sacrifice artifacts to pump up a creature when you're ready to win is probably pretty good with Moxen and stuff like Black Vice. It's a sharp eye you got, dude. Yeah, it's pretty good with those things. Also, just a little sidebar here quick. I don't know how true this is, but according to mtg.fandom.com/wiki/antiquities/trivia, Atog was the most common card in print, and it was generally disliked by many and hated by some at the time. Artifacts were fairly hard to get at the time, so it does make sense that people would think this is stupid or only good if you already had good cards, and, that's a fair assessment. Also, Atog is one of Mark Rosewater's favorite creatures. He named his Tumblr Blogatog, if you were unaware. What a fucking nerd. He also pushed to bring Atog back as a creature type, so that there are other Atogs like Foratog and Atogatog, and the rest. Atogs possess a glimmer of sentience, but do not seem to have a society as such. I fucking love Atog. I think this kind of card is really interesting and fun. It's also such a funny card to be super powerful because it doesn't have evasion or like trample or anything at all. But if you have 10 Moxen in play and an Atog, you have everything you need to hit your opponent in the face for like 21 damage. And that's really funny to me. You can also use Stone Giant from before Fling existed, which isn't good, but it is really funny. Atog is an anagram for GOAT, which is an acronym for the greatest of all time. Coincidence or not. The original art for Atog was illustrated by Jesper Mirfors, and it's so fucking good. The amber eyes are especially vivid and just really cool. The massive mouth and the teeth they're so fucking funny. You can see bits of the metal Atog has been chewing through, and that's such a wonderful detail. The art is great. I love it so much. Atog is such a wonderful card. It has great art, its mechanic is interesting, it's like useful and, kind of busted in certain situations, which is just fantastic. I don't really have much else to say about the original though. Anyway, in Mirrodin we got this art by Puddinhead. Sorry if I mispronounced that name. Anyway, Puddinhead brought us this Atog, and it's pretty obvious that it takes some inspiration from the original Atog, but goes like way fucking harder. This art is sick as hell. The molten background is really cool, but Atog's razor sharp metal teeth are clearly the spectacle of this particular piece. This thing is fucking like scary. I wouldn't want to run into one of these. This art is so cool. The eyes are also really well done on this one. I'm very happy that the eyes are like as fucked up as they were in the original. The just glowing, scary alien eyes. It's so cool. It's such a great detail. That's all I really have to say about Atog, though. It's such a cool card, and pretty strong in the right situations. And while this card can be unhealthy in the right circumstances, I do think it's a pretty well designed card, especially since it came out in the third set of cards ever made. That's kinda crazy. But what do you think of Atog? Let me know in the comments, and like always, you can like the video if you liked it, you can subscribe if you give a shit, but either way, I hope you have a magical day. Thanks for watching.